Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Looming Dread. It's been a while, and I think... Ooh, it's not showing everybody else in there. That's not good. I will have to go to the Fugi. That's grabbing it there. Let's go into here and put the group thing in. That's probably what was doing it. Oh, it has this like that. That's not good either. Okay, I'm gonna have to... guess I'll have to make them separate. So I was trying to work on making it so the voice thing would be a little bit different. Okay. One more. And as I do this, I'll begin our recap. You all are in the Shifting Sands, which is a strange kind of desert with this kind of time sand. And you're in there because it is an ingredient that is kind of needed for this ritual that the Thicket Crone wants you to do in order to kind of counteract Tarlock and the dark ritual that he is working on in the where the Bloodstone Keep is. And so, with that, Zure, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what is the least favorite thing your character thinks about the desert?
Hello, I'm Zuri. I'm playing Mirage, the Changeling Charlatan. Least favorite thing in the desert. I don't know. I assume the heat, probably. He's not big on that. He's from a very cold, kind of numbing sort of place. I imagine he would not be all that fun or happy about.
No, definitely. Nanaka, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what does your character dislike about the desert?
Hello, Nanoka here. I'm playing Mask, the Forgeborn Wizard. he probably doesn't like sand because it's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. But meme aside, that probably is what Mas doesn't really like about deserts because his body is better, so sand probably does get into like the joints and all that and requires specific maintenance to remove later, so he's not fond of that.
Very, very true. Zen, if you're there, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what does your character dislike about the desert?
Hey everybody, I'm Zen. I'm playing Ruvir Calyx, the Wood Elf Cleric. What he would like the least about the desert is how little vegetation there is, probably.
Yeah, very true. As your character is a Wood Elf Cleric.
Yeah.
Okay. And sadly, Mega cannot be here. Mega plays Raphael Blackhand, the human-esque paladin necromancer. I think for them probably the desert. It's much like Nanoka said. You know, it gets everywhere. I mean, it's really probably pretty bad if you're like an undead. Getting like sand everywhere, probably just a complete disaster area. Alright, with that, I'm gonna move us over to the main screen. And do that right. It should pop everybody else there. Excellent. Now I just need to screen capture. Where is my screen? Nope. Where? Why is it not showing it? Okay. I'm probably gonna have to add another thing to this, which is weird because it had everything there before. Let's try window capture, see if that does it. There we go, that's probably why. Okay. There we are. We are at the battle screen. Okay. Dang it. Of course. This is what happens when you don't stream for like 2 weeks. You forget you forget all your things and you're like, oh no. Okay, I think everything's good there. Yep, excellent. Okay. Right after you guys have gotten, you dealt with some arcane slimes, and you have kind of rested up, kind of taking shelter in this kind of strange puzzle room, which had a bunch of faces of like various mages and had to do with a lot of elemental. So we're coming straight from that. You know, you guys have kind of rested up, and you're probably ready to continue on. Mask, you know that the dragon is very, very close. It's about maybe half a day's walk, and you will be where the dragon is residing. So if you have any ideas for or strategy you'd like to do, might be best to do it now until you get to the dragon. And if you have any icons, roll them. Back up.
Alright.
I will roll.
Seems like it's the Star Scryer.
So Stygian has one. It's the highest roll, right? That you get?
Yeah, or if you have multiple tied to high ones, then you get all of them.
Okay. So is the Stygian the only one that Raphael has then? Because that was his highest, was the Stygian.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Which makes sense, because that's kind of one of his important ones. With, like I said, what strategy, what plans do your characters want to discuss?
Well, I'm just gonna say, like, my friends, we are about to face enemy of great might. You know what? I have a Star Scryer icon, so I'm going to say, like, let me call upon the Star Scryer to divine, perhaps, whether he has any weakness or information that we should know about this foe we are about to face.
Okay.
And yep, I'm using my icon, so like I think it's like a 1d6 for whether there's a complication or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the result.
Is it one or two or just one? I don't remember.
Yeah, I wrote that too, so I don't remember what the result is supposed to be.
I mean, I can go look at the packet, see if I can find it.
I'm pretty sure when you roll it, it's 1 to 2 is the complication, and then everything else is normal. So
It's safe, yeah.
Okay, so I suppose like I get some information, but the process of the region probably caused like some kind of feedback or something.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. With what are you trying to learn about the dragon?
Any weakness or relevant information, I guess.
Okay. So as for you, Mask, as you kind of sit and you kind of like commune with the Star Scryer. You know, you kind of see little, you see like kind of little arcane kind of particles and such kind of moves around you as you're kind of communing, and you know that the dragon it's a red dragon. So ice could possibly be something that you could use against it, but it can't quite say for sure. If it is a Draco Lich, you could possibly use holy damage. But the way it kind of says it, it kind of is kind of wishy-washy with what could be more potent against it. But if you were to, say, for example, collect like a piece of it, that maybe the Star Scryer could kind of attune herself to it, and she might be able to learn a little bit more about it. But that's really all she kind of gives you. It's just kind of a vague possible elements that you could use against it.
Alright. I tell the rest that it might be a Draco Lich, so the results are in. We may potentially be facing a Draco Lich. So cold and holy damage may be what we are aiming for. But the results are a bit hazy, so perhaps we should take it with a grain of salt.
Yes, I'll just prepare all my cold and holy damage then.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I mean, wait a second, Rubio doesn't have holy damage?
I think I do.
You're a cleric.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure a cleric should have holy damage.
Yeah, I'm like, well, Mirage, you can always use your stabbing damage.
I have one holy spell.
Fair enough, and I
Let's do untyped damage for some reason. I don't know why. And I only have 2 attack spells. So
fair enough.
So sorry, go ahead.
Did we get like a sense of what its lowest defense would be? Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that, again, rather vaguely, but if it is like a Draco Lich and not just an undead dragon, because undead dragons and Draco Liches are different. If you asked that before, like the magic kind of would have dissipated, you probably would have gotten the idea of the mental probably would be its weakest aspect.
Perfect.
Alrighty then.
So Raphael kind of gets away from like the wall, kind of stretches his back out a bit, and he goes, so are we ready then?
As much as we can be, I'm sure.
He'll nod, and you'll see him kind of like pulling out his sword and kind of like looking it over before kind of like putting it back in the sheath. And he'll look to Mask and he'll say, well then, wizard, lead the way.
Oh, very well. Let us be off then.
I climb on my big desert frog.
Yeah. Which I'm definitely going to try and get some artwork of that, because that sounds kind of cool.
I guess what they were called, but actually I have notes.
I would hope you would have notes, since we.
Mine was named Rose.
Yes.
So I was trying to look at what like the name of the type of creature was, but I just said it was giant toads.
Yeah, they're kind of like horned toads, basically.
Okay, perfect.
And as you all kind of pile out from the structure, you notice that some of the plant and kind of growth that had been there has kind of shifted, and now it's kind of turned into fully sandy, kind of ruinous. You walk for that, half a day's travel. Your supplies and such somewhat depleted, but you kind of go over this kind of horizon, this kind of like a kind of a slope, and you see a thing that makes your eyes kind of all go wide as you find this kind of like forgotten city, a city that you can tell has probably been ages since this thing has been seen or been seen by human eyes.
I assume we start in the south or something.
Yeah, like right in there. Yeah. And what do you all think as you kind of gaze upon this ancient city that has been lost to these strange sands?
Magnificent. I thought I would not see a city of this kind in my lifetime ever again. What a stroke of luck.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it luck, but we'll see how this goes, I guess.
Indeed. Mirage, what about you? What are you doing as everyone else is kind of looking at the city?
Is it mostly in ruin or no?
From what you can tell, most of it is definitely ruins.
Mirage is watching for foes. He's not too worried or interested in the city, but the things that might hide is his concern.
Very, very true. Raphael is kind of looking at the rickety bridge, and he'll kind of slowly kind of walk to it, and he'll kind of gingerly kind of press like his booting onto it, and it kind of creaks and groans like it's going to break. And he almost kind of winces at it as well. But then he looks to see that it is not kind of collapsing, and he says, "I think this bridge might be good, at least for now." And then he kind of looks in the hole right here. This right here is at least like a 30-foot or so drop. He kind of goes, it might even be 40, 50. Either way you fall down there, you're definitely breaking something. And you'll see him begin to kind of walk onto the kind of ruined kind of bridge. And again, it kind of creaks and groans, but it still kind of holds itself together.
I'm gonna wait. So we only have one, like, big armored person on it at a time.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, it just kind of creaks and groans. And Raphael is just kind of, he's just keeping an eye on this courtyard.
And onward and forward.
Okay. All right. If any of you want to investigate anything here in the ruins, you are more than willing to do so. And Raphael, he just kind of touches one of the stone walls, and he can feel the sand's been kind of caked into like the very dirt and the foundational kind of materials.
I suppose Mars will just sort of like take in the architecture, I suppose.
Yeah, indeed. Mask might know what this city had been at one point. If you'd like to roll like a history, you can.
I sure do.
With a 28, you know that the city was known as Al Mirage, literally the Mirage City. It was called that because the wizard king that kind of ruled it he was like a great kind of illusionist, so he was able to kind of use the sands to effectively make the city invisible. But what happened over time was the sands, the kind of chaotic nature of like the chronomantic sands, kind of basically wore down like every aspect of the city until a point where everyone and everything within it became like how it is now, just completely ruined.
Hey Mirage, you're gonna kick out of this. This place is called the Mirage City.
That's hilarious.
I know, right?
Raphael just kind of crosses his arms and he goes, "That's a little bit on the nose, don't you think?"
Well, it's probably, yeah, I suppose it is. But why complicate things when you can just go for a straightforward answer?
He kind of goes, I mean, fair enough. Raphael just kind of moves like kind of closer into kind of like this courtyard area. You see like
there's supposed to be a dragon in here. It doesn't look exactly like a typical dragon lair.
As you kind of say that, Mirage, as you say this, you kind of hear. Let me see. You kind of hear chanting, kind of coming from deeper within, and it's like very ominous, on the nose chanting.
I'll glance toward Mask. I assume it's not magic I'm aware of or know of.
Is it magic? Can I identify it?
Yeah. Mask, that it is summoning magic. You just don't know what kind of summoning magic.
be warned, my friends. It seems like someone is summoning something onto us.
Is it like people chanting?
It certainly sounds like people.
Interesting. I mean, kind of seems. Or wait, was the dragon? It was like not fully alive yet, or something.
Yeah, it's technically not fully alive just yet.
You should try and hurry and stop them then.
Raphael kind of looks to you, Ruvir, and he kind of gets out his sword, and he goes, "How should we do this? I don't think you want us to go going straight in. Should we kind of split off?"
Yeah. I definitely was going to just go in and attack them, but I think probably Mirage can scout us like a sneakier path, maybe.
If we just said times of the effort, finding a slow, sneaky path is not going to be in our best interest here.
That's true.
We need to get to the general vicinity and then maybe look around at that point. So yeah, pushing on towards where we're hearing it.
Okay. You all kind of hoof it. And you get yourselves to here. That's where you hear the chanting much more prevalent. Should be. There we go. That's all right. Okay, what are you guys planning to do? As you can hear the chanting kind of coming from these places very, very easily and very loudly.
These are buildings to the sides of us, I'm presuming?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm boosting Mask up onto one of the roofs so he can get a look from above. And following him up afterwards.
Yeah.
And what you see, Mask, as you're kind of up there, you see these kind of undead that you can obviously tell that they are mummies, but the kind of wrappings and they have these kind of sigils kind of painted onto their bodies If you would like to identify them, you can do a good old intelligence and an arcane background.
Right. Do we roll these rolls? Skill rolls.
Yes, you do. You know that these are scroll mummies. Scroll mummies are what happens to wizards that kind of fall to the dark arts. They kind of retain their intelligence and their abilities to cast magic, as regular mummies can't really do that. They just kind of curse. Like a curse is kind of like a different thing. It's something that they manifest. These ones, they are wizards who are kind of when they're kind of mummified, they're wrapped in kind of arcane scrolls, and arcane sigils are kind of painted onto their bodies. So you get the impression that these scroll mummies are probably in the service of the Nightmare Lord.
Look out, my friends. Seems like we have some scroll mummies. They are... Well, they're mummies with spellcasting abilities. So, if I have to hazard a guess, the Nightmare Lord is involved in this. But what hasn't he been in, am I right?
That's true. Alright. I'm gonna see them go up on the roof and climb up. Also.
The chanting seems to be getting kind of quickened pace, and you begin to hear kind of like this hollowed out kind of growling kind of coming from like in that room.
Alright, Mask, find the best spot where you can blast them all and we'll follow your lead.
Let me take a look at Force Salvo. Hey, great! Force Salvo is... Oh no, it's great, it's used up, but I do have an alternative. Illusion.
I'm gonna get to about like here or so.
Okay.
On top of this roof.
Okay. And are you? I'm assuming are you doing it stealthily? Or are you doing it quite like?
Is this accurate to like distances? Or is it like a lot further than it looks?
It would probably be a lot further than it looks.
Okay, so I'm not gonna try to sneak across the roof. So I'm just gonna stay with Raphael.
I'm sneaking across roofs. I'm quick.
Yeah, I don't wanna. If it's a far distance, it doesn't make sense for me to sneak that far.
Mirage will be going for a layer, just for reference.
Okay.
So it's coming as soon as I target all the characters. So Mars is gonna do Shadow Force Salvo and to start off the battle. Ooh, that's a crit.
Yeah, someone's up. The damage wasn't right.
Oh crap! Alright.
Yes, I don't see the. Oh, there it is. Okay.
There's no. It's missing one of the left brackets.
Yep.
Or the square brackets.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Okay, so Egomaniacal is the one who's taking the crit, and that is.
I would just roll it separately now, like not crit the thing again, but that's fine.
40. Just use 43 damage, I guess.
Okay. Okay, that one got hit. I think everyone. Yeah, I think all of them got hit.
Yep, and one of them took the
Yeah, Egomaniacal took the crit. So everyone else takes regular damage. And with the... as your shadow salvos kind of blast into their backs, you'll see them kind of turn, and they will kind of like hiss out like this kind of unholy kind of screaming. And it is going to be... It's going to be time for some fighting.
Yep. As soon as the encounter starts, I suppose the be rolling initiative then.
I'm just gonna check if my helmet recharged. My helmet did recharge, and there's a dragon in this fight, so I'm gonna use it.
In fact, I should probably add the dragon to the initiative.
I don't feel like you have to or anything.
I mean, he'd probably show up like after the first round of combat. Like once escalation is 1, he would be there. So let's get the dragon rolled, and the dragon rolled very poorly.
We all rolled very poorly. It's okay. Except for math.
Oh, I need to roll a Raphael. Totally forgot. Well, ooh, that's part of the course. Okay, so then energetic.
Look at all of our bonuses, and then it was like 4, 3, 4. I guess you got a 9. I thought it was 2 6s on that.
Okay.
And of course, Mask got a 15.
I know. How is the wizard the fastest one every time?
It's the dice. I mean, it was mostly the dice.
Yeah, obviously. Mask, you start the combat.
Alright, wow. I guess I need to move somewhat closer so that I can use nearby attacks. And, yep. See what I got. I guess I need to start off with, I'm to think of it. Okay, yeah, I'm correct. This is not far away.
And I just want to make sure, are you standing on top of the ruins?
Yes, I'm still standing. I'm still making my way from the top of the ruins. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, wait. Oh man.
Because even though I don't have like the walls kind of set up in Foundry, technically these are still walls, so you wouldn't be able to really shoot them if you're like right here, for example.
I'm on top of the building. I do have like sort of like a line of sight, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna start off as if at will, I guess. Gonna Ray of Frost the mummy on the left.
Okay.
Oh, come to think of it, never mind. Let me reconsider. I am going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
As an at will, so it only hits one target. Ignore the part where it says it hits multiple targets. Oh, mummies are weak to fire.
They are weak. They are vulnerable to fire, so you can reroll that.
Fantastic. Nice. This helped.
Yeah, you hear her scream in pain as the flames kind of douse some of the kind of scrolls upon like her form.
Okay. Crap. I forgot to move Tiberius, but whatever. I guess Tiberius will move here, and we're ready an attack for anyone who approaches him or his allies. And that will be my turn.
Okay, with that, it shifts to egomaniacal. Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay, she is going to move herself to here, and this is a quick action. You're going to see her kind of take a scroll from like her body, and she's gonna it's gonna turn into dust in her hand, and she is. Ooh, actually, those are meant to be in close quarters. So she'll probably move herself to here. Yeah, she'd move herself to there to get to where Tiberius is, and then she's going to use her scroll magic. So she is going to use Shadowy Tendrils. And the Shadowy Tendrils is against 1 to 2 nearby enemies. And we just so happen to have 2 nearby enemies right there. And she doesn't hit. But that's a quick action, and it's a once per turn, so she can still do a standard, and she's going to use her paralyzing claw on poor Tiberius. Whew! That is 35 negative energy damage, and he's dazed and stuck until the end of her next turn. Poor Tiberius.
I mean, he can't take any action anyway because he got hit, so...
Yeah. But now...
Oh my god.
He's gonna be
I forgot to heal here. Okay.
Poor baby Tiberius.
That is
I
her
think-
turn. Ruvir, it is now your turn. Oh no, he just collapsed into
Yeah.
pieces.
Yep. I guess the status effects doesn't matter.
How did he get knocked out with 1 hit? He doesn't have that little hit points, does he?
He had 34.
Oh. What?
He had 34 out of 50. I don't think
he doesn't heal right.
Yeah, he doesn't heal between battles, I'm afraid.
Right, that would do it.
EM,
Yes.
would you say that Mirage is nearby or not?
I would say... I'm going to say yes. If Mirage was like over here, no. I'm going to say right here, he's kind of in that vicinity of nearby.
Mask is pretty far back. But they probably have ranged attack.
Mask isn't that far back.
That's true. Okay. Quick action, I'm going to use Divine Endurance on Raphael, myself, and Mask. So we get 30 temporary hit points. When he made the knowledge check about the mummies...
Yes.
No, it's fine.
I mean, you can if you feel like it's really important. I mean, Mask told you that they are scroll mummies. They're mummies that can cast magic.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what kind of attack to do on them.
Well, you
See, for now, I'm just gonna set stuff up. Sorry, go ahead.
No. It's like you saw that mask hit one with fire, and it reacted poorly to that. So probably fire is something that they can't handle.
I don't get a lot of different elemental choices. I'm gonna do Traveler's Footsteps as my move action.
Okay.
And then to see if they're weak against Holy, I'm gonna do Light of the Maledictine Moon.
Okay. Let me see, is there anything that they had? They are not vulnerable to holy damage, but it will still hit them normally.
They don't resist it, though.
Yeah, they're not resistant to holy damage, but they are also not vulnerable.
Okay. That's good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Let's see. They have some of these. The now shifts to Mirage.
I'll click the heels of my boots and head to the Withering. Turn
Okay.
it done.
Turn is done. All right. I like it. You hear the sounds of a dragon. You hear the kind of flapping of wings as you see this kind of heavy form kind of fly up to like 20 feet. So he is flying, and that's what frightens you. I'm gonna do that so you guys can see it. The dragon Groherim turns its eyes to you, Mask, and it snarls deep. And it is going to... It is going to... actually, that would have been a form of action to get it flying. So it's going to attempt to... You're going to see it kind of open its mouth. And you're going to see this kind of darkish flames kind of appear from its mouth, and it is going to use its shadow fire. And someone got critted. Roover got critted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nope, not gonna.
That is... gonna be 20 fire damage. And it's gonna take 5 ongoing. And that is the dragon's turn. Next, it turns to Energetic. Energetic is going to kind of float herself. She kind of dissipates through the walls and is going to take her entire turn to get to there. It is now Raphael's turn. What do you think Raphael would do right now? I'm pretty sure he would probably try to go and smite, right? I'm pretty sure.
Does sound like him.
So,
Oh, yes.
Raphael is going to move past Ruvir, and he is going to smite. He's going to use his once per battle for 20 extra damage.
I think he'd probably do True Smite for the first one, the one that has like the +4 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Where is True Smite? Yep, there we go. Gains that +4. That would only make it 19, so I don't think that's going to hit.
But True Smite does half of the normal and half of the smite on a miss, so
Okay.
that's 32.
32, okay. So he hits deep into the scroll mummy, and she kind of screams in pain. And as soon as he kind of hits her, you see dust kind of fall out of her form. So now he has to roll a normal save. He's going to take 10 ongoing negative energy. As the choking sands of the scroll mummy kind of filter into his lungs, and he starts to choke and cough. That is his turn. It is now unpredictable turn. She's going to float herself onto the top here. She will use her scroll magic. And she is going to use Boiling Blood. Ooh, that sounds sick. She's going to try to boil somebody's blood. Who got critted? Someone got critted. Oh, it's not showing who got hit.
I don't see the attack roll.
I didn't see any dice roll or anything.
Huh. That's weird. Okay, let me... That's really weird. Yeah, it's not what the heck? Okay, it's not showing. That's very weird. Huh, that is super, super weird. Is it something else? I wonder if it is... I wonder if it's a target thing that's doing it. I'm gonna just pick one person and just see what happens. I just think... I guess it's bugged. That's very concerning.
Yeah, that's not a good timing, yeah.
Okay,
It says you're not in the player list right now.
It says I'm not in the list?
I can see him there.
Oh, well, maybe I'll refresh. Maybe it's just me.
I'm going to pause real quick, and then I'm going to come back in and see if that fixes it. Hit again. Okay, I think it was me that was bugged.
Sweet.
Yeah, I saw. Now I refresh and I see the roll to is Rubio got crit again. Wow, you really have it out for him, eh?
I know, the fact that it critted like first again is crazy. And then she is well, she's up here. I don't know if she'd really she probably won't be able to get to claw at Raphael. So that'll be her turn. Mask, it is your turn. Escalation is 1.
Alright, well, time to throw out the big guns, I guess. I'm gonna use Denial.
Okay.
What are you denying?
I'm denying that removal. I have to crit twice. Actually, wait, first I'll use Mirror Image. And now I'll use Denial. Oh, wow, what's up with the crit for this battle?
Huh.
Oh, 1 hit, 1 miss, and 1 crit.
Yeah.
That is, I think that's like the holy trifecta. Okay, so Groharim takes 38. In fact, he should probably have that on there because he has a named foe. Unpredictable took the crit. So she gets to... Okay. So, Ruvir, you get to make a normal save. So you'll be taking 50 on going oof. And then Egomaniacal takes half. Oops. Oh, and she's hampered too, so we'll put that on there.
Yep, there's both of the guys who got hit are hampered.
Okay. So then Grohan is hampered. Okay, anything else?
Nope, Tiberius is broken into pieces.
Mask. As you see Tiberius broken upon the floor, you notice something about the sands. You see the sands kind of shift, and the broken pieces of Tiberius that had been upon the ground, he pops back up as if nothing had happened.
Nice. Does he get a turn?
He does get a turn.
Alright. He's gonna try to spare Egomaniacal, I guess. Spare plus ED, okay, let's go. Oh, good roll.
Yeah, he stabs
Yep.
deep into its body. Anything else?
And nope, that's it.
Okay. It is now the Egomaniacal. She's going to scratch at Raphael. And Raphael is going to take quite a bit of damage. Oof. These things are no joke. And she is going to forego her scroll magic because she wants to try and get away. And she is going to she's going to move herself this direction. Okay, Ruvir, it is your turn.
I'm going to use my 1 icon dice to get rid of all the 50 ongoing that'll kill me in 1 turn.
That is more than fine. And it's a 3, so you're good. Which icon are you using?
Picket Chrono's the only one I got.
Okay. So yeah, as you know, you feel the negative energy and all of that kind of coursing through you. You feel the Thicket Crone's kind of influence kind of comes over you, and you feel kind of nauseous. And you kind of open your mouth, and you see this kind of blackened, like kind of bile, kind of comes out of you. And as it comes out of you, it like kind of burns away, and you know that is the ongoing damage that would have killed you. So you're good to go.
Okay, I'm going to roll the d6 for Elven Grace. I'm going to do my move action to teleport to far away.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to do Maledictine Moon on Ego Maniacal.
Okay. That's 25. Almost.
And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Right, Mirage, it is your turn.
Okay, Mirage will teleport in as he steps out of the Withering. And we'll do that over here, actually. Okay, and then he's going to do Gloomy Ricochet, throwing a pair of shadowy daggers.
Okay.
Oh, you're kidding. That's a rough roll. Neither of them hit? What the frick? Was the roll that bad?
Yeah, it was 8, and then the other one was a 2.
That really fucking sucks.
Do you not get any miss because of ranged? Or does it not have that?
It doesn't normally have a miss.
Huh.
Let's check if I have anything that can let me reroll that. I'm not seeing anything though. Wow, that really hurts. I don't know, am I allowed to use an icon for that? I don't know.
I think it's fine. We've done it before where you guys reroll for spells and attacks and stuff. I have no problem with it.
One or both.
What do you mean?
Well, I did 2 attack rolls. Did I reroll just one of them or both of them?
Roll. Who are you using?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Icon. This is the faceless.
Okay. Roll it, and if it's a 1 to 2, it's going to be like 1. If it's the 3 or higher, 2.
Okay. Yeah, 1. Okay, let me just retarget so I don't do the second roll.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got 1 hit out of it, I think.
You definitely do. That is
Okay,
nice.
that's unpredictable.
Okay, that is... What's that, 39?
It's a double, though, with Shadow Walking.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, she goes down.
Okay, well, it's 1 down at least. That lets me get momentum. And then Riviera's way over there. Okay. I'm going to use a quick action. Is Mask nearby there? It's a little hard to tell with the distance on this map.
I will say they're... I'm going to say they're nearby. It's fine. This is probably going to be a tough fight.
Okay, I can't... Does Mask currently have temporary hit points? I think he does.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you can't get extra if you've already got this. So... Raphael does look like he doesn't, though.
Yes.
Wait, shouldn't he?
It burnt through his temporary hit points. Right now he has 30.
Okay. Alright, well that's worth using then. I'll start the Faceless Fandango and target Raphael. Oh wait, that's been used. Never mind, I can't do that. Crud, I was hoping I could do that. I will activate Star Mantle. I will activate Fake Glamour. Oh, ignore the attack roll. It's not supposed to do that right now.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it just activates on me. It doesn't do anything until later.
Okay.
Okay, that's all my actions. My turn's done. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. It is now Groharim's turn. Groharim flies itself to where Mask is, and it is going to use the last of its movement to get down onto the ground, and it's going to speak in a dark tone to with the a dark tone to Mask, and it says in the Draconic, "I will take back my heart by plucking it out of your chest, thieving wizard." And it is going to use its bony claws.
Alright. Done. Okay, I forgot I have Aberration, but both of these would hit anyway. But luckily I have 10 HP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't hold on. Didn't you have your mirror images, right?
Oh right, that's correct. Let's see if any of these are odd.
I think one.
Okay.
I think one of them may have been.
Yeah, the first one. The first one was odd, so yep.
So one got destroyed, the other one hit.
Yep. So, oops, I need to give myself back 18 hit points, I guess. So that's 80 and 12 10 hit points. Alright.
And that is going to be his turn. It will then shift. Let's see. When does the hampered come off?
Good point.
Does hampered come off?
Let me get until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so he's still hampered. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a save ends or anything. Okay, energetic is going to go. She is going to move herself here. She's probably going to try a scroll magic. And she's going to attempt Ice Barrage. Barrage, are you on the roof, or are you like kind of inside this building?
He was trying to be on the roof. That's where he tends to be.
Okay. So yeah, so she's going to use Ice Barrage. Attempt to hit 3 people. And it only hits...
Yeah, that one hits me.
Only hits him for some reason. Okay, let's do one on... Does that hit? Oof, that definitely hits. And then tries to shoot one onto Tiberius. And that hits.
Yep.
And then she'll try and take a swipe. And she misses, which is very good for that's very good for Raphael. Okay, it is Raphael's turn. Raphael has that champion of pain. So he's gonna pop that probably. He gains advantage. He's gonna start using he's probably gonna use one of his dailies. True Smite. To get that sweet 15 extra damage. And
his smite dice should be 4d6 instead of 2d12 because it can't be.
Oh, does it put it up?
That's what it says. Increase your smite, weapon, and recovery dice by 1 step.
Yep. So I'll roll the 46 for the damage. Okay, so that is... Okay, I gave him the 15. So that's 38 plus 15.
Oh, but his weapon should have been 5d12.
Oh, you're right.
Or, sorry, 5d10.
Oh, you're right. Hold on.
So 37 plus 10 plus 15 is 62.
So yeah, he cuts deep into her form, and I think he's going to invoke. He's gonna.
Oh, he had advantage on that. We can see if he crit.
Oh, you're right. Let's roll it again.
Close. Yeah, I don't think he's updated this macro because it just says 1d12.
Yeah. And we haven't played in a while.
That's okay.
But it's okay.
That's okay.
He's going to invoke the Stygian Templar because he needs some help. He's going to get a recovery out of that. If I remember exactly, rallying. If you rally when you're engaged with an enemy, they don't get attacks of opportunity against you, right? You just
No, I don't believe so. It's a close quarters type thing. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, then what I'm going to do for that, because I'm going to let it be a free recovery, because he technically used his die. So that'll get him back up. And then would he move? I don't think so.
Oh, it's normally a standard action to rally a slide. He would have
okay. Okay. Well then, we'll just say it was a quick action then. He used an icon for it. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that is his turn. Mask, it is your turn. Escalation is 2.
Okay, let's see if I can back away from the dragons breathing down my neck, I suppose. Okay, disengage. Fantastic. So I shall, move to another part of the roof, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you just hop to a different... That's kind of like a pillar. So you hopping to that roof is fine.
Okay, so I need to target this in the correct order. Cause I know Elemental Triad have, 3 targets of 3 different
elements. Yep.
So first is this energetic mummy for fire. Then the dragon for cold, and the last one, lightning. So yeah, is Graham weak to cold? Vulnerable to cold?
Unfortunately, technically he's resistant to everything except holy force.
Okay, well, I guess I don't get to roll that then. Just 2 damage on him. That's unfortunate.
But didn't someone else get hit? Egomaniac guy.
Oh yeah.
But she gets hit for normal, which is the 5. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And then energetic.
Energetic was the one that took 22. Ego was the one that took 5.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, guess what? She did.
Fantastic. Tiberius was hit, unfortunately, which everyone knows what happens.
He pouts for a turn.
Yep. I do believe that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Ruver, it is your turn. 2 of the scroll mummies are down. It is the skeletal kind of dragon that remains the bigger threat.
I'm gonna do the roll for Elven Grace. Oh. I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna do heal on myself. I decide if I want to move away from the dragon arm.
Okay.
It's focused on mask right now.
Yes. It seems that it is quite adamantly trying to get a mask. Also, mask, the hamper comes off, correct?
No, that was permanent,
Yes.
sorry.
It's the end of my next turn, so yep, it's off.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Light of the Maledictine Moon D8 on it.
Okay.
Uh, 44 Holy.
Okay, and that is... It is vulnerable to... Let's see... Ooh.
It hits, so I don't need to reroll.
Yeah.
And then I can teleport as a move action.
Yes.
I'm gonna do Wild Dance.
Okay.
So me or a nearby ally can pop free or engage as a free action. Does anybody... Does anybody want to pop free?
The
I don't
dragon
know.
isn't made for me right now, so I don't need it.
As I said, probably not yet, but someday soon, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna pop Raphael free,
Oh, okay.
and that way, if he wants to engage somebody else like the dragon, he can
Okay.
on his turn.
So yeah, he'll pop out and he'll...
Also, he can do the attack nearby when I end the song.
Okay.
And that was the end of my turn.
Alright. Okay. It is Mirage's turn.
I'm gonna delay till after Raphael, actually.
Okay, let me move you. Oops, it switches to Groherin. Let's see. Again, he's going to take aim, and he's going to kind of release the shadowed fire. Raphael gets it again. Oh, did he? Hold on, let me check. Okay.
With a 28, I would think so.
Oh, DM.
Yes.
Raphael rallied,
Yes.
but he has increased recovery dice from the champion thing. So he should have healed a little bit more.
Oh yeah, well he's lower or whatever, that's right.
Oh,
I mean, he healed to above half, but when he was below half, he would have healed more when he rallied.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
How much more would he have gotten?
It just increases his dice. I don't know what his dice normally is.
His dice are D8, so I guess it would have been D10.
D10s then for that one at least.
Okay. Let's...
And then I think he has probably like plus
Plus 4. Plus 4.
4, yeah.
So that would be 26. I think that should bring him up. Whoops. It was 3. And then
Oh, it looks like when he did his free recovery, it was 29. So he didn't roll higher, unfortunately.
that's fine. He'll be back up. He's still gonna take that 20. 20 fire damage. And Mass was lucky that the fire did not hit. The dragon is going to use its move, and it's going to start flying again. And it's going to, with that move, it's going to fly itself over here. Okay, that is its turn. It is now Energetic's turn. Energetic, what is she going to do? I think she's probably going to pop a scroll and do lightning lure. She's going to shoot lightning. And poor Tiberius gets hit for 10. Poor Tiberius.
And only Tiberius, it seems.
I know. And then he gets immediately pulled in. Well, I mean, he was already pulled in, so it would have been fine. I guess. Was she? I guess she would try and claw him.
How many times do you have to kill Tiberius this fight?
This is technically the second time. And with that, that'll be her turn. It is now Raphael's turn. Oh, I should roll his... He's supposed to be taking some ongoing damage. Okay, let's do that. He is going to... Do you think he would try to finish off Energetic, or do you think he'd try to go for the dragon? I think he would go
Energetic. It's been doing more damage than the dragon with these spells, so...
Yeah, if it's doing 4 attacks and the dragon's doing only 2 attacks, it's probably more worth it to attack the mummy.
Yeah,
also, it's a lot more straightforward to get to the mummy.
Yeah, that is also true. He's going to rush it. He is staggered, so... Well, he was staggered.
He looks over on mine, but it's hard to tell.
I think it's the little bubbles, or the little blood drops if you're staggered.
It's the little blood drops that would say.
Okay, fair.
The question is, would he use another smite? I don't think he would at this point.
He'd probably save it for the dragon, yeah, you're fair.
Yeah, I'd probably just save it.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. Okay, Raphael.
I mean, good thing he didn't use a smite, because you don't get half damage on an actual one.
Nope. And then he has to roll the save. He did not get the save.
That is also unfortunate.
Okay, Mirage, it is your turn.
I'm going to start with hurling some daggers at the mummy beside Raphael. That's what I like to see, yes. Oh, that was pretty good damage, too. 53. And as Mirage twists the shadowy umbral threads, he feeds it into where the dagger struck, unleashing umbral miasma for an extra 9.
Okay.
Seriously, so close. Oh well. Let's see here, what else I got. Let's use Yeah, people beat up enough on these apathy beyond agony. And we all get 12 temporary hit points, except for Ruby, who I think is going to be out of range for it. And then Mirage would do a move action to try to get behind some cover with the dragon flapping around.
Okay.
So he'll take cover behind this wall here in return.
Okay. Right, Mask, it is your turn. Escalation is 3.
Okay, well, let's try to finish off the mummy and probably try to chip some damage off of Mr. Dragon. So I'm going to stand here. And I'm going to lightning bolt in the line.
Okay.
Boom.
Mask is charging his laser.
Now,
it's pretty good.
A 14 plus, though.
Yeah. But I will say that for...
It is.
On the dragon?
Oh, the dragon has the reduction? I thought it was the mummies.
The dragon had resist all except force and...
Okay, so it gets halved, but whatever.
Yep.
But I would say that the 45 does kill off the energetic.
I'm happier about that anyway. They sucked.
Yeah, they were. Oof, they were quite dangerous.
That's my turn.
Okay. Ruvir, it is your turn.
So the dragon moved once, so it's nearby, is that right?
Yeah.
Or no?
No. If you were to get to here, you would be nearby the dragon. But it's kind of flying. It's kind of flying in that area.
Okay, so first I'm going to roll for Elven Grace. Nope. I'm going to move back and teleport to here.
Okay.
I'm going to end Wild Dance. So Raphael and me can both make an attack on a nearby enemy.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate, and I think he probably should too, I'm going to activate my Dragon Claw Gauntlet. So it's an attack against MD instead.
Okay, yeah. And it's a quick action to do that.
And then I'm going to activate the Strength Domain ability. So that's 57 damage. It was a natural 12 though, so that's 57 halved. So 28.
Okay.
Solid hit though.
And then Raphael gets a basic attack against it.
So just normal melee?
Yeah.
That will hit since it's MD. And honestly, the 23, that's its AC, so it would have hit either way. So nice.
And then I have a standard action. So standard action, I'm going to do my D10 Light of the Maledictine move.
Okay.
And that's 35 holy.
35.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Groharim's turn. You see it. You see Grohiram start to fall from the air. And he kind of collapses. It's kind of like almost like a dizzied animal. It's kind of moving itself this way and that. It kind of smashes into some of the ruins. And it is going to wildly attack somebody.
Ooh, Raphael gets his blade up and is deflecting.
Clink, clink, clink. And that is its turn. Raphael is going to rush. Pop his... pop another daily smite.
Oh, it's a biggie.
And he is going to then pop the...
Oh, no! Oh.
Wait, was it True Smite, though? Because True Smite means that hits.
Yes. It would have been True Smite.
Oh, right. Oh, good. So 53?
So 53 halves, so 26.
Right.
Unless, wait, does the True Smite count as holy?
I don't think it does. It just says extra. It just says extra damage.
I think he has one that does holy, but I don't know which one.
I think the holy one would have missed, unfortunately.
That is, I think Radiant Smite is the one that does holy. Yeah, this is the one that does holy.
Okay.
It would have set the bonus die to maximum, which would have been really good for that. But let's see.
But he also would have missed it, and then it would have done nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah. So let's see. So that halved. 22 plus.
It should be 26.
26. That does kill.
That was enough.
That was just enough. And you see the Draco Lich collapse into a great rumbling heap. And
did Raphael have a icon still, or no?
No, he only had one with the Stygian, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
You all watch as the dragon, the kind of skeletal remains, begin to kind of crumple into dust. And Mirage, technically, well, all of you would see this, but Mirage, you and Raphael would see this quite clearly. The dragon, the Draco Lich, it casted a shadow. And what worries you is that you see the shadow kind of get pulled in to something.
Something being
The Withering.
Shit. He's gonna be back.
But that is the end of the combat. Give you guys a full heal because you guys will now level up. You will be level 6.
Hey, cool.
Yay!
Yes, because those the mummies and Grohiram were both level 7, but the mummies were double strength.
Yeah, that checks out. Their ongoing damage is ridiculous.
Very, very much so. Okay. Temple of Bones, get back to the desert.
I gotta figure out how to level up in this.
Yeah, it's been a while, hey?
Mask, as you guys are kind of resting up from the hard-felt battle, again you see the sands kind of roll onto Tiberius. And Tiberius is returned to full health.
Really? Well, looks like.
Also,
Looks like.
okay, with his unstable enchantment, it says that he heals 10 points equal to twice the spell level. What spell are you using for him?
Man, I wish they'd hit him with the ongoing. Damn.
Yeah, it would have been really good with ongoing, isn't it? But instead, he just gets hit with 35 hit points and dies twice.
Yeah, well. So does he only get 10 HP per every time he gets hit? So
technically,
I feel like it would be more than that.
I was gonna say most of the summons aren't incredibly powerful, but there's some that are fairly tanky and good for that. He's just he does his best.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, 10 HP is like 20% of his hit points if you think about it in a certain way.
Yeah, true.
It's just that he can't take spike damage. Like with his endurance match, he can probably outlast them.
Okay, I just wanted to kind of see what spell it was, because I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a spell that was like under leveled and that was kind of like screwing you over every time I killed him.
Let me double check.
But I'll say that Tiberius pops back up, and Tiberius just kind of just looking at his body as he's kind of been like resuscitated or resurrected from the sands.
Well, at least one of us likes the sand here.
Raphael will go to the corpse of a Groherim, and he'll kind of stick his long sword into like where the body had been, and he'll pull out something that looks it's kind of fleshy. And it kind of has this kind of ornate kind of stuff on it. It looks like a bit like an hourglass. And he'll throw it to you. Mask.
Thank you, my friend. This might be just what we need to stop my burning heartache, as it were.
he'll just kind of nod, and Raphael will kind of look to all of you. And he'll say, "Well, that's one of these components down." And he'll kind of look to you, Mirage, and he'll say, "But that shadow, is that what I think it means?"
If it was a Dracolich, it's possible it got pulled back to whatever houses its actual soul. If not, it's our old friend calling him home, one of the two.
Raphael will nod at this. And he'll say to you, Mirage, he'll say, "Well, then let's hurry and get that other component then, so we can give him we can pay him a visit."
That's what we'll have to do.
Okay. You continue the journey from the forgotten city of Al Mirage, and as you guys kind of get upon the horned lizards, I will say that as you guys were kind of going over the remains of the scroll mummies, you guys would have found magic items as well upon their bodies. So you guys can have a magic item as well.
Huzzah.
You kind of...
Champ tier?
Yep, champion tier. You all head back to the nomadic town of Limbis. Mask, you feel quite invigorated. You feel the connections of that dragon away from your heart as you kind of return to Lindy's. Dondon will kind of happily greet you, and he'll kind of inspect you, Mask, and he'll smile, seeing that any issues have been taken care of.
I say, my old friend, I'm at a tip-top condition. It's almost like I'm 50 years younger. Ho, 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 ho.
Dondon kind of gives like a gruff chuckle, and he'll say, "That is good, Master Mask. I am quite happy that you and your compatriots have been successful in destroying the dragon."
And it is always good to have your companionship. So glad to help.
As Dondon takes you guys into his home, you guys are given food and rest, all of those good things. Let's see, where is the piece? There we are. Let's see. I will say a few hours kind of pass by, and Dondon will hear like a knock at his door, and he'll open it up, and Mask, you see another familiar face.
Ah. Okay, let me. Picantia. Oh, friend. What brings you here? Something to do with the Elven court, perhaps?
She nods and goes, "Yes, and it is quite imperative, Lord Mask."
Oh, come on! Do not be so formal. You can just say Mas. We've known each other for quite some time, haven't we?
She kind of nods, and she says, "Yes, Mask." She kind of shows you all this. She kind of takes out like a little stone, like a little kind of prismatic stone. She kind of places it on the table, and it kind of brings up, like kind of stylized, obviously, but it kind of brings back the world map. And you see, again, where Bloodstone Keep is. I'm going to see if I can't just do some regular little drawing. Actually, we'll use that. You begin to see that the kind of the aura that had been around it, which had been, like that, basically. It is now gotten to be like that. So it is getting into the woodlands of Eldrathir.
Sorry, what is it getting into it?
The reddish miasma, which means that is basically allowing the withering to expand. So basically, the withering is getting it, kind of expanding its influence, if you will.
This is indeed quite a disturbing development. Have you figured out any information that we may help?
She simply goes that the Nightmare Lord and his servant Tarlock have sent monstrous creatures into Eldrathir. I believe that they are attempting to they are wishing to corrupt the creatures there to make some sort of abomination. And she kind of looks and she says, "I fear that they are trying to corrupt a unicorn. Perhaps they have heard of the movement against it."
I see. Shall we? Do you require our aid in the defense against the Nightmare Lord? Then
she nods and she goes, "It would be advantageous to you, as Eldrathir is quite close to the ruined island that Bloodstone Keep is upon. And I am certain," she kind of looks around, she goes, "and I am certain that the humans, the dwarves, and some of the other icons, that they are planning to set course to Eldrathir. And they are hoping to make a seaward advancement."
very well then. Have you arranged a transport for me and my allies then?
She nods, and she'll ask if you all have, if there are any supplies you guys want to get, potions. all those good things.
Maslow turned to his companions, and it's like, do you guys have any supplies you need?
Check briefly, but nothing coming to mind at a glance.
Yeah, nothing I can think of.
Okay. With that, if you guys feel you have everything, the standard stuff, supplies, rations, things like that, she'll kind of lead you all out of the city. You'll hear her. You'll hear her kind of play this kind of tune on like Ruvier. You kind of know what it is. It's kind of like an ocarina. You hear her playing like a very kind of simple song with it, and these large looking birds, like kind of like eagles, fly down. And she says that will take you all fast to Eldrathir. And she'll kind of get onto one of them.
I mean, if you're gonna offer me a giant bird to climb onto, I'm gonna climb onto a giant bird.
Yeah.
And as everybody kind of climbs on, you all take off into the air. And you begin your movement to Eldrathir. And that is where the session will come to its end.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Okay. Zen, what did you like, and what do you want to see next time?
I liked. Sorry, let me just look at my notes for what we actually did today. I really liked fighting the dragon. Obviously, the dragon part was really good. What I want to see next time, I want to see what magic items everybody picks.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool too. Nanika, what did you like, and what do you want to see next time?
I like fighting the dragon, but I also like that like all of my backstory NPCs are coming into the scene.
Yeah. I feel like this is like a good opportunity. You guys are going to be heading to Eldrathir, which is kind of like heavy, kind of elvish stuff. And Zuri, what did you like, and what do you want to see next time?
Fighting the dragon's always interesting with the whole escalation thing. Yeah, I overall enjoyed it. The casters made me sweat a bit. I always enjoy a good challenge like that. So it made me really think about how to do my turns. I'm glad that we allowed the icon relationships for the reroll. Otherwise, that turn would have been a complete waste. I would have been so bummed.
Yeah. And I hate that when that kind of stuff happens. So,
yeah, it hurts a lot. Even if one of them had hit, it would have made a big difference, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. So as for next time, I mean, it's Mirage's first trip to the Elven homelands. Technically, this should be interesting for him too. I'm curious to see what trouble we get into.
I'm sure you guys will get into all kinds of trouble. With that, they head to the lands of Eldrathir to curb the advancements of the Nightmare Lord and the Withering. Will they be able to prevent the corruption? Will they find the unicorn? Will they cut out its heart? Because remember, that's one of the ritual components. What will everyone do? We'll find out. We will find out next time on the Looming